Hey all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do the reading for the fire signs for the 22nd to the 28th of November 2020. I'll be doing Aries, then Leo, then Sagittarius. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, it's fine. It's not going to suit every single fire sign out there. It's just a general reading. I'll be doing some tarot, doing some oracle. I've already pre-shuffled as well, just to make it quicker and easier. And yeah, so don't forget time is fluid, energy is vice versa as well. It's all about divine timing, isn't it? So, all right, do one more and then we'll start. Sorry if you can hear my vacuum in the background. Okay, so let's start. Tell me about Aries for the 22nd to the 28th of November. So November has been, for everybody, I've already done this, but anyway, all about choices. It's all about choices, it's about breaking the cycle. So yeah, let's see, this is the last week for November, so looks like you do have some choices and movement and decisions. Generally that's two choices. You're weighing up your options. I've also found for other signs with some of them that for last week's readings that they either had to choose, like say they had a relationship, do they stay or do they go? If they stay, it's all going to be really bad stuff. If they go, they're going to get all their wishes fulfilled. And it was like, this decision you make now is going to impact kind of the rest of your life. So this is, for some reason, for some signs, it's been quite a big thing. So it looks like you've got movement, choices and decisions. Tell me about that for Aries. You've had like a whole heap of cards come out. Okay. What did I just say? Oh, okay, sorry. It looks like this is going to be the same, right? So your first choice, let's go with your first choice. Sorry, so sorry about my vacuum. I didn't know it was down this end of the house. Okay, so the choices. You've got one where you're with somebody who's deceitful, they're sly, they're cold-hearted, bitchy, overly emotional, all that kind of thing. They also are like the devil. So they've got addictions. Whether it's drugs, sex, money, alcohol. They've got obsessions. They're materialistic. They, all that kind of thing. That's describing somebody who's like the devil. As I said, we'll do Ace of Pentacles next in reverse. So it's like if you do stay, it's like lost opportunity with somebody, maybe somebody else. You're going to end up with a loss, but you are going to have like a lost opportunity. You've got Two of Swords and Ten of Swords. It's like you've got to make the decision. It's now time. You have no option but to make a decision. As I said, this is going to affect, you're like a week behind the water signs, but it's like you now need to make a decision. You're weighing up your options. You want to avoid making a decision, but either way, this is how it's going to end up. With a complete and painful ending. You're going to hit rock bottom. You're going to have deep wounds. You're going to have betrayal. You're going to have all the things that you don't want, right? That's decision number one. This is decision number two. As I said, for a lot of you, you are resisting the change though. You need to do some work on you, right? So that's number one. You also need to do some inner purging. Get rid of whatever doesn't serve you. So you've got the Queen of Wands. So as I said, this decision to leave is going to take confidence. It's going to take, courage. It's going to be you being an independent person. Be a social butterfly. Get out there. Meet new people. Be determined. You've got to have pride. It's all those things, right? That's who you've got to be. And if you leave, as I said, you're going to meet your Prince Charming. Follow your heart. Trust your intuition. It's like they're your options, right? Option 1, option 2. It seems to be the same. I've noticed, though, this is like a week behind the water signs. You want to be a free spirit. For some of you, take chances. If you do leave, you're going to have new paths and beginnings and fresh hope. If you don't, you're going to have heartbreak, divorce, depression, broken relationships, betrayal, rejection, cheated on, jealousy, all those horrible things. But, if you do leave, you're going to end up with the Ace of Swords, some sudden opportunity that, you're going to see the truth. It's about mental clarity, fresh start, all those things. But as I said, it's going to take you to take action. It's going to take determination. It's going to be, you have to be, make the change. Yes, you might think back about the past. Yes, you might have thought, okay, I'm going to grow old with this person, like in the picture. You might have thought that, You've got to do some work on you. Self-worth and self-love, they're all here. All right, tell me more for Aries. So yeah, a lot of you may move on. You may think, you know what, I want something better. I'm disappointed with how everything's gone, and I do want to move on. Because if I do, then I can meet the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. The Prince Charming. That's who's coming. Like, if I can move on, it's exactly the same card as this. So I feel like for those of you that stay, you're going to get the unhappy ending. For those of you that go, you're going to get Prince Charming. Spend time with friends. Turn to your circle of support if that's what you need. Don't go back. You got the Chariot again. It's going to take action, determination, willpower to just move on. You got to take back your own control in the situation. And then, if you do, you will end up having this happy home. You're going to move on, you leave the past behind. And I feel like for most of you will. The occasional ones might go back, but I feel like they're your choice. In the end, this is your choice. But, as I said, for those of you that don't, delay, missed opportunity. And you're going to have a lack of direction. You need to release the baggage, look at things from a new perspective. Right, next. So you're all aware of your two choices. You've got the Fool in reverse. So as I said, some of you are not wanting to what's the word? You're not wanting to kind of be a free spirit. You're not wanting to take chances. You're not wanting to move on. I feel like this card needs to go here. For some of you, it's like you don't want to move forward. You don't want to, you're too focused on this, like, situation, so you don't want to move forward. I feel like, though, this is all about you just holding back and being like, oh, we'll just play, see how it goes, whatever. You have to make a choice. You not making a choice is making a choice. So here it is, this is the you not wanting to do anything. You not wanting the new beginning. You just want to hold back and see what happens. Tell me more, Aries. You got the High Priestess. So there's going to be secrets, if they're not already. You feel like you're disconnected from your intuition, and it's going to end up with you withdrawing and being in silence. You're just going to be disappointed, and you're going to have a tower moment. And this is the tower, like, as I said, right? So for those of you who have seen my readings before, when the Tower card comes up, right, you try to avoid, you don't want to make a decision. The universe goes, right, you don't want to make a decision. This person's not good for you. I'm going to make it happen. Here it is. As I've told you, this is how it's going for all the signs at the moment. Last week it was the water signs. This week it's you. November is all about change and breaking the cycle. This is it. The Tower moment. So here you are. You're like, nah, I don't want to make a decision. Oh, I don't know what I want to do. I don't want to take a positive step forward. I don't want to take new paths and beginnings. I don't want fresh hope. I don't want to, sort out my life. I just want to go with the flow. But there are secrets, and because you're not trusting your intuition, you kind of just withdraw. And then guess what? Here we go. The universe goes, you're not making a decision. Here's the decision. I'm going to ruin it for you. I'm going to give you a sudden unwanted change. I'm going to give you this big upheaval in your life. I feel like November is just the month for it. It's like the beginning of November was all about choices and things. Now it's like, now make a decision. You don't do it, I'll do it for you. Some of you will walk away, but some of you won't. As I said, you're all undecided. But I'm telling you, the universe is going to make it happen. You stay, you're just going to have misfortune. You need to let go. You want to release the worries. There are secrets you don't know about. And, it's just going to cause inner turmoil and deep-seated fears. And eventually you're not going to get some new relationship. Instead, you're going to have somebody who's selfish and you're hesitant to open your heart. You may have kids with this person. Tell me more, fairies. Yeah, as I said, you're going to have inner turmoil, deep-seated fears, secrets. There's secrets. You need to release whatever worry you have. Make a choice. But for some of you, as I said, you are going to resist this inevitable end, which will cause the Tower moment, as I said. Wherever the Tower moment card is, wait a second, let's find it, shall we? So you resist the inevitable end, the Tower, the universe will say, nah, enough. I really wish this vacuum would go away, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to stop the video and start all over again because I feel like this is what needed to be said, you know what I mean? So yeah, some of you will resist this inevitable end. Some of you will need to just recover. But, as I said, now's the time to make a decision. Instead of you getting, hope and miracles happening, you're just going to get a lack of faith. You're going to have self-trust issues. You're going to be disconnected from the universe and be in despair. I mean, that's your options, You're going to have the missed opportunity. You're going to be dependent on this other person, and maybe that's why you're not. Maybe because you got a dependent on this person, that's why you're not separating, you're not leaving. And, they're being dishonest. They're not taking accountability for their actions, which is totally unfair. But some of you, as I said, some of you are going to reconcile with this person. The others, you'll leave. You'll meet somebody that's like the King of Cups. You'll meet somebody who's empathetic and supportive and stable and wise, intuitive, emotionally balanced. That's the other choice. This is one choice, this is the second choice. And somebody may communicate with you and say they like you, or some sort of communication, as well. Maybe this King of Cups is going to maybe talk to you. As I said, for some of you it is patience though. You've got to wait for divine timing, wait for the plans to bear fruit. You're looking at your life, you need to look at your life in a long-term view. Do you want option A? Do you want option B? Make the choice. Make the choice. It's kind of like an in-between card. As I said, you're going to think back about the past, and maybe you'll meet somebody that you've had some past thing with. I don't know. But the option A is going to be full of obstacles and crap like that. So, the universe is saying to you, you need to choose wisely. You need to complete this whatever this is, lesson, goal, whatever this is. It's all about you accomplishing and completing. So choose wisely. It's exactly what it says. Choose wisely. And you've got the universe. So the universe is telling you, choose wisely. Stop having wishful thinking. Stop thinking, oh, I'm sure this person can change. I'm sure this situation will get better. I'm sure that, blah, blah, whatever. I don't care. Choose wisely, because the universe is telling you to choose wisely. And you've got to complete it. Tell me more and tell me the outcome for Aries. So, right, so we're talking about the Judgment card in reverse. So you're doubting yourself. You're like, I don't know which option to pick, right? This is option A, this is option B. Option A, you feel like you're doing all the hard work. You've got all the responsibilities, you're doing everything in this relationship, you're exhausted, you're in pain, you feel oppressed. It's like a burden, right? Option A. You got the King of Cups in reverse. You're going to end up with somebody who's emotionally manipulative, moody, crafty, violent. Option A. Let's put option A here, shall we? And then we'll put the choice in between. You doubting. Option B. The Lovers. You are going to meet somebody where your values are aligned. You're in love. It's all about partnership and this is like divinely, with the universe, this is making this happen. This is divinely guided. You are going to, because you've got the universe card here, you are completing. The universe is saying, make a choice. These are your choices. As I said, for some of you, you are really just, resisting this. You fear because you're fearing it. You're trying to avert the disaster. You're trying to avoid making a decision because you're scared. And I get it. But you know what? Look at this. You got something better coming. It's all about personal transformation. Work on you. Realize your self-worth. Because option A is going to end you with somebody who's going to cheat on you. All those things. Also, I guess if you move on, you've got to make the choice. That's what it comes back to. Use everything in your power to move on. It's going to be a struggle. There might be conflict, but maybe the conflict's now over. The conflict will be over. Let's find out more. If you need help, ask though. Okay, tell me more and the outcome. Yeah, you got the same. Two of Pentacles. There's definitely choices. You're going to have to make choices. It could mean somebody's got two other people. They're juggling people. Or they're weighing up their options. Option A, option B. And as I said, it might make you feel very just burnt out. It's hard work making a decision that's going to affect the rest of your life. Like, it's huge. I get it. Mine was last week, which is like, I'm doing this ahead of time, right? So the second to last week in November, this is my time. Now, last week, this is your time. You need to make a decision. Cut cords. Do whatever you need to do to get these people out of your life. You need to make progress. You need to think about what do you want? Do you want happiness and gratitude and, all those things? The Knight of Pentacles is a player. Do you want the competent, abundant, reliable person with security, or do you not? You need some self-love. You need some self-care. Stop getting in codependent relationships. Maybe learn how to not be codependent. And also, you know, as I said, some of you just are resisting this though. Work on you. As I said, work on you. If you need to get closure, do so. If you need to write a letter, burn it to the earth, whatever you need to do it to get closure. And then you'll get a new love. Trust your intuition. It might be somebody younger than you. So, conflict and defeat, heartache and loss. I mean, what more can I say? And look, the Tower. So, I mean, conflict and defeat says it all, really. There's going to be conflict and defeat. You are going to go through heartache and loss. As I said, heartbreak, divorce, depression, betrayal, all those things. You know, I feel like you need to stop playing the victim. You're feeling, you know, rejected and, you know, maybe got financial loss, but, you know, despair, you're lonely, all those things. I get it. But the universe is going to make a decision for you. Go and spend time with friends, you know, celebrate. Maybe you've got something to celebrate, because if you do make the choice, as I said, this is your choice, right? This is their choice. You don't make the decision, the universe does. This is what you'll get for option B. Fulfillment of wishes. Everything you want, wishes coming true. As I said, option A, missed opportunity. And you, I mean, at the moment you need to take back your own power. You, there are going to be obstacles to you getting success. But you need to move on. You need to take back your own power. Do you want fulfillment of wishes, or do you want somebody who's going to lie and cheat to you? I mean, it seems to be the same cards as Water got last time. Tell me something about Aries. Yeah, at the moment it's like you need self-love, and I mean, your new beginnings, I guess, is up to you. How much do you want a new beginning? It all comes down to karmic completion, as I said. Complete the cycle. Learn the lesson. You learn the lesson, you're only going to get good things, but you need to be a leader in your own life. Take back your own power. As I said, maybe go spend time in nature. That might help you, but maybe make a decision. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, in the end, it's all you. Take back your own power. You make the decision. Otherwise, the universe will make it for you. And the universe won't be as nice. Heart-mind balance. You know, make sure your heart and your head tell you the same thing. If you need to do some sort of spiritual healing, do that. You need to get out of your comfort zone. You know, get out, do fun things, whatever it is you want to do, go and do them. Get out, and that's how you meet people. Go and explore, go and do new things, try new things. You need to overcome your challenges and enjoy clear hearing. I mean, it talks about hearing more than what if someone says, I'm a changed person, hearing past that. Also, it could be hearing, you know, like trusting your intuition. It could be people from the other side wanting to tell you stuff, messages, maybe you're getting dreams, whatever it is. But whatever, maybe you're not listening to something, signs and synchronicities you're getting, that kind of thing. You need to let go. At the moment you've got fear, so you don't, but you need to let go. That's what it's pretty much telling you. But that all comes back to you working on you, getting some self-love. You don't really want to be in loss and grieve and all that kind of thing. Maybe you need to, as I said, maybe something to do with nature. Maybe you need to get away, go somewhere near water. Maybe, because it says travel, romance, potential. Maybe you meet someone on holidays. But I feel like, yeah, November is the month due to the blue moon, or, you know, and where all the planets are aligned. There's some big change and everybody's having to make decisions, and it's going to affect the rest of our lives. One card. I mean, obviously this is the universe's way of letting you know. I mean, I could do readings about, oh, you know, love and all that stuff, but I feel like this is what they want you to know. You know, I don't pick the cards. I pick cards come. You need to do some soul healing. as I said, I mean, it's gonna, gonna have to get past this. You're gonna have to grieve. You're gonna have to manifest what it is you do want. Yeah, I mean, this is what the universe wants you to know, and they're giving you a gift. They're telling you, we don't want you to have any more crap. We want you to complete the cycle, which is what November's about, completing the cycle. So then you can move on and get good things, Will you listen, Aries? I don't know why. I feel like it just reminded me of, there was like a movie, and it's like they get, it was one my dad made me watch a billion years ago, but it was like they ended up, I don't know if it was a religious movie or what it was, but it was like they did something wrong, and then they had like all this, 30 years of bad luck. 30 years of like, drought, and it was like a whole heap of time. There was like a whole heap of time where they had droughts and no food, and there was all these things that everything bad would happen, and everything they wanted they didn't get. But it was, I don't know what the movie was. It was like, I don't even know if it was it wasn't black and white. I'm pretty sure it was color, but it was very, very old, and it was all about, like, I feel like whatever decisions we make now, how long in the future, I don't know, but it feels like it's going to affect our whole lives from now on. We're at a point where this is it. This is the decisions we need to make that are going to, affect the next like 10 years of our life or whatever. I don't know why they reminded me of that movie. I completely forgot all about it. And as I said, I can't even remember what it was called, but it was like 30 years of bad luck, or, just everything went wrong. And it was all came back to the decision they made, this one particular day. I don't know. As I said, I don't remember what it was called or whatever, but yeah, it just reminds me of that situation. As I said, for some of you, it's just going to be a lack of abundance at the moment, because depending on what option you pick, it's like the universe wants to give you abundance. Get out and explore, go in, the world's a big place, as I said, Okay, Aries. Unconditional love, self-love, as I said, it's all those, you need to stop the pattern, break up, separation, stop the pattern, as I said. You may be in codependent relationships and you're not wanting to really let them go, but you're going to keep on being in these malicious, snake kind of relationships where you're the other woman and you're in competition with other people. You need to take time to heal. You need to make progress. Stop replaying events over in your head. Get out and have some fun. Do some self-image work, because whatever you're putting out there, you're reflecting, you're getting back. But for some of you, the relationship will be over. No second chances. You might feel like you have a lack of confidence, and maybe because some of you are working on that. That's why it's the way it is. But yeah, you're in a lot of codependent relationships. Maybe you fear being abandoned, I don't know, but you're the chaser all the time, codependent. You don't want to, maybe that's the cycle you need to stop. You need to stop the codependent. Yeah, codependent, being codependent. You don't need anyone. Be independent, be financially independent, be self-sufficient, do whatever you need to do to get that. I mean, they're not saying you need to make a decision this second, but when the right timing is, you need to have made a decision. Stop trying to make things happen, though. Like, you try to make things happen, it's just you're trying too hard, it will push it away. Whatever self-limiting beliefs you have about yourself, you need to release those. And at the moment, you're not feeling much inner peace with whatever's going on. Maybe you need to write down what it is you want, to make a vision board or something like that. That can help manifest more what you do want. Because at the moment you're putting up with this crap, you're just going to keep getting more of the same. Be grateful for what you do have in your life. And as I said, how to manifest. Maybe it's just trying to tell you how to manifest correctly. Maybe look into that. Make sure your head and your heart are aligned. Anyway, that's the reading for Aries. Not a great reading, but I mean, in the end, you know what? It is. It's all about perspectives. It's all about option A, crap. Option B, you're going to get your wishes fulfilled. I mean, that's bloody awesome. Perspective and options. That's kind of the reading for Aries. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope it does resonate. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And if you leave me here, I will catch you with the next reading, and I will now move on to Leo. All right, I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye. Okay, next we have Leo. So, for those who don't already know, I've already pre-shuffled, so I just have to split the decks and then we can start. It saves time, and also I hurt my wrist, so I'm being a bit more careful. Okay, so this time Leo for the 22nd to the 28th. Okay, so in case you didn't catch the first one for Aries, November has all been about choices. It's been about decisions. It's about you changing the cycle, breaking the cycle so you don't keep repeating the same thing. The options have been, option A, you continue with the same way, the same things you're doing, same people you're doing, you're not breaking the cycle, you get more of the same. The other option is option B, where you break the cycle, learn the lesson, and then you get your wishes fulfilled. They kind of seem to be the same kind of cards. So last week's readings was all for water signs. Water signs were all changing. They've got to make the decision. That was theirs. It looks like, though, sorry about the vacuum in the background. I thought it had nearly been done. So this time it seems this week's all about fire signs. And it has been for Aries so far. So we'll see how it goes for you. I can already see you don't want to make a choice. So that's why I thought I would tell you. Okay, one more card. For Leo. Okay. I feel like it's going to go the same way. All right. Fire signs are generally all the same anyway, but let's have a look. So as I said, for some of you, you don't really want to make a choice. You're feeling overwhelmed, right? Right now you might feel like I have to make a choice, but I'm overwhelmed. Do I stay? Do I go? What do I do? But it's going to take willpower and you being determined to get through whatever this is. Tell me more for Leo. Yeah. What a surprise. What a surprise. As I said, it's all about cycles. But for you, it looks like you need to make a decision. You're not really wanting to. You're feeling overwhelmed. But for some of you, you are using your willpower and being determined, and you are going to break the cycle, which will be good karma. It's good luck. It's things are now you're at a turning point, and things are now going to become great. It is going to take you having to take action, though. Like, you're looking at your long-term view currently. You've got to have patience. It's all about the right timing. It's about divine timing, but it is like you need to just have patience. You need to put in the hard work to, like in this picture, right? She's got these plants, these trees. She's watering them. She's got to look after them, put them in the sun, do whatever she needs to. It's not going to happen, like you're not just going to magically have a tree that's grown 10 foot tall. Instead, you've got to start off small. You've got to water them, make them grow, so eventually they turn into the bigger trees. Unfortunately, that's going to take time. But also, I mean, you are being guided, whether it's by a pet that's been, or whether it's just letting you know you are being guided, but you are being guided. Yeah, you decide, it's like you've got to break the cycle so then you can move on to something new. As I said, you may feel very exhausted and, burnt out and feel like you're stuck currently. And that's why you need to make the option. Make the choice. That's why you need to make the choice. Because why you're feeling like you're stuck, it's not good for you. So, yeah. You're definitely feeling overwhelmed. You got the same card. You're feeling overwhelmed by your choices, but it is going to take willpower. It is going to take strength. You know, unconditional love, self-respect. It's all going to take strength and courage. So somebody, okay, so your options are, right? Somebody who you've got competition. You need to stand your ground. You're going to have a relationship where it's all about competition, and you need to protect your heart. That's what this is telling you. But somebody is definitely juggling up their options. They're like, which person, I mean, maybe it could be you. It could be you're tossing up which option do I want to go with. Or it could be somebody who's tossing up people. Either or. Take whatever resonates. But I feel like, yeah, you are definitely not wanting to make a choice. You need to take action though. You know, you are driven to succeed. You are determined, like a lion. You know, you are strong. You are, you know, ambitious. All those things to succeed. But at the moment, you're kind of at a stalemate. You need to maybe make a plan. You might feel impatience. You might have inner conflict going on because you fear the unknown. You don't think you want to release whatever it is. Yeah, but you feel like you're stuck. It's always, you just feel like you're stuck. So now maybe get out of being stuck and make the decision, break the cycle. Maybe that's what it's telling you. Tell me more for Leo. Yeah, some of you are definitely resisting the change. So some of you just want to, you know, you feel like you've got unfinished business with this person. There's going to be obstacles. You're feeling like you want to just resist. You know, this person's probably, you know, I mean, upright, this card's all about, you know, bully and theft and violence, abusive relationships, mind games, competition with somebody else, like they're cheating. It's a hostile kind of environment, right? You're thinking about getting back with someone like that. The truth will come out though, and everything that we do has an effect, cause and effect. It's about getting fairness. It's, yeah. For me, that's karma too. But you may stay because you're dependent on somebody. You feel like you need someone to make you happy, or it could be specifically that particular person you've got a codependency with. I don't know. Maybe you need to work on you and become more self-sufficient. Probably a narcissist, I would say as well. But some of them, yeah, you might be being very controlled by this person. There might be obstacles, as I said. They're probably betraying, dishonest, deceptive. They're acting strategic, you know. Things are going to take time, though. So make the decision. Right. Then we've got recognition and reward. Now, this has a few meanings. Could mean you focus on your work, right? Or you do some sort of collaboration with somebody. It could mean you learn new skills, you go and do some study, whatever, material gain, recognition for your hard work, all those things, right? Could mean that. If we're talking about a situation that involves whatever this is, a relationship or whatever cycle is you need to break, maybe this is just you learning more about that. Or it could mean there are three people. As I said, they're betraying you. Take it as resonates. Tell me more for Leo. Right. Oh, it's all the same energy. Sorry about my vacuum. Okay, so it all seems to be the same energy over and over. It's very draining. I'm saging as well. But you've got temperance. It's like you need to do some self-healing. If there's an imbalance, it's for me this is like, it's not the right timing for something that you want, but maybe, you know, it's all about divine timing, all that kind of thing as well. Ace of Wands. So if you keep on continuing and you don't make the choice, you're going to have a lack of direction and a missed opportunity. There's going to be delays. There's distractions, all those things. But it's about completing the goal. It's about, like, this is guided by the universe. This is in the universe's, or, you know, their right timing. It's going to happen, but you need to complete the cycle. This whole thing is all about completing the cycle. You need to complete the cycle, or you're going to miss an opportunity. That's what this comes down to. You're definitely feeling like depressed and having nightmares, anxious, worry, fear, regretting the past, overactive mind, all of those things. You are going to have some sort of loss and lost opportunity for some people. The people that stay, that's what they're going to have. That's their whole bloody future, is that. Whereas, you know, you leave, you're going to have the Lover's card. You don't leave, you're going to miss out. You're going to have a broken relationship. And a lot of misfortune. Okay, tell me more. Got quite a few cards. Yeah, some of you, though, are resisting this inevitable end, as I said. It's like, this card's all about misfortune, though. Like, you know, if you stay, that's what your option is. You're going to be dull, lazy, someone's got misfortune. It's going to take inner strength for you to do it. You might doubt yourself. You might have a low energy. You feel like you want to cry, but, you know, it's going to take whatever you need to, whatever you have inside to get past this. As I said, you're going to end up with a missed opportunity and, you know, lack of direction and all that kind of thing if you don't. I feel like you just don't want to have conflict. And eventually, like, if you turn it up right, if you keep avoiding, eventually it's going to blow like a volcano, you know. So you might want to avoid conflict, but it's not going to end well. You need to just be self-sufficient, you know, look after yourself financially, be independent, you know, then you're going to get, you know, financial material comforts and accomplishments and everything. Because you can look after you. You don't have to be codependent on someone else. And especially someone who's dishonest and deceptive and hopes to get away with something. So there'll be a breakup. There's obviously mistrust or distrust, whatever the word is. There's misunderstanding. Something will happen, you know. And you're just going to have a loss. So you've got to recover from that loss. Maybe you just focus on your work, as I said. But divine timing will happen. It's all about divine timing. You just got to have patience. And you are being guided with the peacock over here. Need to work on your self-confidence. Get some self-confidence. You are going to be victorious and be successful. I feel like you are going to get what you want with the Lovers, and that's because you've completed the cycle. You don't complete the cycle, you're going to end up with this complete and painful ending where you're going to hit rock bottom. You're going to be betrayed. You're going to have deep wounds. You can manifest, and you are manifesting what it is you want. Stop whatever negative thoughts you have as well on the bottom. Take back your own power. Trust your intuition, because there's secrets. Like, oh my God, I could keep going. All right. I mean, clearly there are secrets. Somebody's being deceptive. That's like the devil. Oh, Jesus Christ. Guess what this card is? The devil. It's exactly what I just said. It's like two different decks. They both mean pretty much the devil. Like this one is all about this. This is the same as one of these cards here a minute ago that I had. It's exactly the same. It talks about theft, betrayal, dishonesty, deception. They're acting strategic. They want to get away with something. It's all like, that's the kind of person that you've been with for a lot of you. I'm not saying everybody, but this reading is all about choices and decisions, right? It's about getting away from somebody who is strategic. You know, you feel like you have lack of direction. You feel like you've got opposition. You feel like you need some self-discipline, really. This person is not offering you a firm foundation. They're not offering you the happy home. It's going to end in conflict, and it's going to end up, you miss out on some new relationship. But you're manifesting that. You can manifest whatever it is you want. Maybe do some meditation, spend some time in nature. And look, this is what you'll get. Fulfillment of wishes, like everything you want. Good health, good relationship, happy, you know, whatever this is for you. So yeah, you have the devil. That's the next card. The devil is people who are addicted, drugs, sex, money, alcohol, obsessed, greedy, envious, materialistic, all those things. You're thinking back about the past, but it's like you're disappointed, but now you can forgive. So you've got a lack. You've obviously, you know, you realize this is what kind of person, or maybe you're thinking back about that kind of person, but that is the kind of person they are. You're thinking back, you're going to forgive. And what you want is long-term security. Some of you are resisting the change with this devil person. Some of you are thinking back and thinking, oh my God, I really don't want to move on. Others, nope. The others, you know, you're being stubborn. Some of you are just, you know, saving money. You realize you need to be financially independent so that you're not codependent, so that you can move on from this person. So some of you are saving money. Maybe if you save $1 a week, if it takes longer than it does, takes longer. But whatever you need to do to get out of this situation, you know, and get a firm foundation. Tell me about that for Leo. Yeah, you're definitely widening your knowledge for some people. Maybe you didn't realize they were doing this, but also we're talking about you wanting a firm foundation. Maybe go back and do some training or focus on your employment, you know. Do something to make you money. You are this kind of person. You are the Queen of Cups, you know. And it could also be maybe you'll attract someone like this. Vice versa, however it resonates. You know, they're a very nurturing person. They could be a mum, compassionate, gentle, empathetic, sensitive, caring. That kind of person is the Queen of Cups. You know, the devil person, all they're offering you is a broken relationship, but they're not offering you the happy family contentment. They're offering you a broken relationship, which is going to be full of arguments. You need to have some self-worth. Focus on you. You're being hustled. Realize that. You know, as I said, maybe just focus on your work. Recover from whatever loss you've had. You know, have some courage, and now just maybe focus on your work. Get something to make yourself financially independent, because, you know, eventually for some of you that stay, it's going to be a complete and painful ending. You know, you're going to be betrayed. You're going to hit rock bottom. All those things. Instead, be like this, where you have some mental clarity, you have a fresh start, you do something, maybe you're very smart, do something, you know, intellectual, get a job, you know. It's going to be success, it's going to be justice, it's going to be breakthrough, it's, you know, some sudden opportunity. Maybe do some training, do whatever you need to do to get some money. But release whatever fears you have, get rid of any repressed emotions, you know, inner confusion, and you can manifest what it is you want. As I said, this can also be new job. It can be raise. It can be you become a student. You know, maybe you have some new idea or some new project that can make you money. But a lot of you are moving on. You know, you want to find something better. You might be disappointed, but you're wanting to find something better. And you are, once again, forgiving and moving on. You've got hope again now. You know what I mean? Overall, not a bad reading. I mean, your decision. It starts with the choose wisely, doesn't it? Tell me more for Leo. Yeah, it might take a bit of time. Maybe you've got to grow some corn and plant the seeds and wait till they grow. Whatever it is, it's going to make you money, you know, pretty much. But, you know, it's also being ready for the next move. It's looking at your long-term view for your life. You know, there might be delayed success, but you've got to put in the hard work. You've got to grow the corn, you know what I mean? Definitely have a plan. Somebody might be all talk and no action. They might be very, you know, rude, insulting, gossipy, sarcastic, cynical type of person. You know, you want to move on from someone like that. They might also be emotionally manipulative, violent, crafty, moody, whatever. But as I said, you're going to have this sudden opportunity and a fresh start. You can choose this. That will be successful. You know, nurture you. It's about abundance. It's about creating something. You could have kids with this person. You might be pregnant, whatever. But do something to make yourself money. That's, you know, pretty much you've got to just, and look after you. It's about forgiving and, yeah, I mean, it's never going to end well. Trust your intuition. It's not going to end well with this person. As I said, I mean, the next card is Deception Envy, which I've already gone over. So it's telling you, isn't it? I feel like the big message here is, though, make sure that you are self-sufficient, and so you don't have to be codependent on this person. One card for Leo. Yes, it's about making a choice. As I said, you may have kids with this person. Maybe you do something with children. Maybe for your job, you do something with children. I don't know. But look, it's about completion. You've got to complete it, because otherwise you won't get a new beginning. Like, it's not like a fresh start. You know, you want to take a fresh start. You need to have completion. Like, you've got 2 completion cards right here. Your options are completion, or, you know, if you don't complete the cycle, there's no new beginning. You've got to have karmic completion. Like, this is guided by the universe. It's karma. It's life cycles. We have to complete cycles, and this is what this is. Like, I don't pick these cards. You see me shuffle, right? I shuffle ages before, even off camera. I shuffle. Just a bit slower with my wrist, but I do shuffle. Like, I shuffle and shuffle and shuffle. I sage the cards. I shuffle. I sage my space. I do all these things, and these cards come out. They're meant to. Leo. Whatever's meant to come out will come out. Be grateful for what you do have. Appreciate, you know, the people in your life as well. If you need to turn to them, turn to them. And I also feel like, I mean, it's the same thing, right? You plant your roots. Let me just show you. It's like the roots are growing in here, you know what I mean? Like, the flower's going to grow. Things, as I said, are going to take time. But it's also you appreciating where you're at. You are being guided. Make sure you keep stay in a place of integrity. They may not, but it doesn't mean you have to change you. Leo, 1 card. Okay, you got 2. Hear more than what they're saying to you. Maybe it also is the other side are trying to tell you messages. Your angels, guides are trying to tell you messages. Whatever. Make sure you pay attention. You can live an extraordinary life. You can manifest whatever it is you want for your life. You've got to calm your body, mind, and spirit. You know, inner peace. Do whatever it is to get some inner peace. Maybe it's something to do with water or emerald. Here comes the vacuum again, sorry. Protect your heart, and you need to clear away obstacles. At the moment, that's not happening. Yeah, rebirth, regeneration, positive outcome, it's not happening. You can get whatever it is you want, but you feel like you can't. This is all being, I think you're being guided. The universe is making this happen. It's changes with everybody in November. Okay, Leo. Yeah, I mean, you can continue being a third-party interference if you want. That's what other people are offering. You need to stop the pattern. That's your choices. Stop the pattern from somebody who's keep being third-party interferences. Break up. The relationship is over. No second chances. This person is not your person. You're not moving on and getting closure issues. This person, all they're doing is being strategic. They're probably a narcissist who's self-absorbed, and it's like a one-sided relationship. Lucky last. Okay. Yeah, it's like breaking the cycle. At the moment, you're resisting that. You're resisting breaking the cycle. Be grateful for what you have. It says it increases attraction and opportunities. Knowing little things count. Be grateful for all of your life. Maybe do some manifesting and write it down. You know, you're not kind of taking any action right now. You've got to pay attention to the universe's signs and synchronicities. They're going to give you guidance. But anyway, that's the read. Oh, hold on, I missed one. I missed a couple of decks. Wait a second. Don't know what happened. I got 2 decks that I didn't even touch. Okay. Maybe look into alternative medicine or alternative ways to do things. Maybe you do something, maybe your employment is something to do with alternative medicine or alternative spiritual kind of things. You've got to have compassion, do some affirmations, speak your truth, trust your intuition, and trust the universe. That's all underneath. But yeah, maybe it's something to do with something spiritual or some alternative medicine or something. Okay. You need to ground yourself and look, release. You need to release this person with the third-party interferences. You get some insight. You know, you are going to be prosperous, but just not with this relationship. So make a decision. Anyway, that's the reading for Leo. I will reset, I will reshuffle, I'll sage, and we will start again with Sagittarius. Thanks for watching. If you leave me here, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Okay, bye. Lucky last is Sagittarius. So I've already pre-shuffled for some of you if you haven't seen my readings before. Just to make it quicker and also to help my wrist because I hurt my wrist. Because I shuffled pre-shuffle and then I was shuffling and shuffling, so it just makes it easier. Anyway, let's start. So Sagittarius, 22nd to the 28th. Now, I've been explaining in all the other videos. So November seems to be the month for choices and decisions. So it seems to be, because of the blue moon, it's all about breaking cycles, making the choices to break the cycle. Now, your choices are, you've got 2 choices, choice A, choice B. This is what all the readings seem to be the same. Choice A is you staying in situations with the same energy as you already have. So if you're with people who are lying, cheating, whatever, you'll keep getting more of the same if you stay, because you haven't broken the cycle. It's all about breaking cycles, learning the lessons, right? So that's option A. And for the next however long, this decision right now is going to affect however many, you know, your future. I don't know how many years or whatever, but it's going to affect this. This is like this big decision the universe is making everyone pick. So this particular moon seems to be all about, you make a decision. Option A, you stay in the same situation, you keep getting the same pattern. Option B, you leave, you then get your wishes coming true. You've learned the lesson, you've completed the cycle, now you'll get good things. They're your 2 choices, right? So the first card you've got is movement and choices and decisions. It's like, this is the universe's way already of saying, I mean, I've shuffled these cards like you have no clue how many times. I've got sage going over here. I've saged movement, choices, and decisions seems to be the same for every. Last week it was water signs. This week it's fire signs. I've only done fire so far for this week. We'll see how the rest of them go. But for so far, every fire sign, you've all had the same thing. This week it's all about you making your decisions. Option A, option B. Tell me more for the 22nd. Yeah, it's like all about karma and justice and okay, so as I said, first card, movement, choices, decisions. Tell me more for Sagittarius about movement, choices, decisions. So you can currently, and you probably are, manifesting exactly what you want in your life. You can manifest for sure. You have limitless potential. It's all about growth. It's about being a free spirit. It's inspiration. It's, you wanting to, you realizing you can manifest whatever it is you want. You can do whatever it is you want, right? That's the choices. You can get what it is you want. You've just got to make the decision. So, God, I feel like you feel like you can't be happy unless you have other people in your life. You're very codependent. I also feel like it could be either you're in a relationship that you're dependent on that particular person, or you are just a very codependent kind of person. You feel like you can't be happy unless you have somebody in your life. And unfortunately, you're going to keep getting people, unless you break the cycle, you're going to keep getting people that are, bitchy, cold-hearted, deceitful, sly. Whether you are that person or whatever this is, there's some sort of choice. Maybe you're that person, maybe they're that person. Whatever it is. But I feel like you are going to have a missed opportunity. You're going to feel like you've got lack of direction if you keep on in the same energy. Maybe focus on work. Maybe widen your knowledge. Maybe you need to, maybe you're codependent and you need to, it seems very similar as the reading for Leo. If you're in a situation that you are codependent because you can't afford to get out, now's a good time to focus on your employment. Maybe go get a job, maybe get some more training, whatever it is you need to do. But it can also be about you widening your knowledge about a situation. So if you're in a certain situation with a certain person or whatever, widen your knowledge about that particular person. Realize what you're actually in for. You might want to attract, or you may be one of these people that's very nurturing and compassionate and gentle and empathetic, sensitive, caring, all those kind of things. You're either that kind of person and you're attracting people that are, bitchy, cold-hearted, deceitful, sly, or it could be, you're that person. There needs to be a cycle broken. I feel like you just need to do some work on you and know that you are being hustled for a lot of you. Yeah. Like you want someone who's going to be dependable and resourceful and warm-hearted and generous, reliable, loyal, nurturing, intelligent. That's kind of what you want. And you can manifest that, right? You don't make the choice. I've said this in all my readings before, right? When the towers come up. You don't make the choice and say, you know what, I'm done. I don't want to keep attracting this. I'm breaking the cycle. I don't want to keep attracting more people like this. If you don't make the decision, the universe will do it for you. And it's going to be a whole heap worse. It will be a sudden unwanted change, which is like you have an awakening about a situation. It's upheaval. It's like normally really bad. It's like life-changing. You might feel overwhelmed. You might feel exhausted. It's going to take willpower, action, determination, you know, for you to change your situation, you know. Weigh up your options, make a decision. You're kind of avoiding making the decision right now. But, you know, it's all about completion. It's the universe telling you this is guided. This is them doing this. You know, you need to complete the lesson and the cycle. Stop attracting people that are like players. You might feel isolated and lonely, but you want to attract someone better. Right. Tell me more for Sagittarius. Last week, as I said, it was all about the readings for the water signs. Now it's you guys. You might be being manipulated. You also maybe don't have a plan for your life. And it's like, instead of manifesting what you do want, you're manifesting what you don't want. Because you're putting up with stuff that's not what you want. So you're just going to keep manifesting more of the same. Which, you know, as I said, if you don't have a plan, you need to have a plan. I feel like that's important. You've got two things that say you need a plan. You need a plan. Somebody might be all talk and no action. They might be insulting and gossipy and sarcastic and rude and cynical and all those things. It can also describe someone like that. Maybe they're the kind of people you keep attracting. You know, all they're going to offer you is a broken relationship full of arguments. But instead, if you leave, you can be a free spirit. You can take chances. You can have a new paths and beginnings and fresh hope. You know, all good things, which will then lead you to a new relationship full of emotional fulfillment and intimacy and joy and love, and, you know, you're going to have good health and stuff. Like, it's all really, really good. But you've got to stop resisting the change. You've got to stop it stalling and being indecisive. It's all about divine timing. And if you do leave, you're going to get the Lovers. But as I said, you got the Wheel. It's like good karma. It's like you having the turning point. You're making the decision. I'm done. You know, that's what you're going to get. Others of you are just going to resist. That's going to lead to more of the same. And this card is all about justice. It's about everything you do has an effect. It's about fairness, truth, justice. And it can also be, I feel like, karma. Like, you know, justice is karma, really. You have all of the things that you need to succeed. You know? Tell me more for justice. Yeah. Ace of Swords. Like, this is guided by the universe. You have the completion. You're going to get some sudden opportunity. You're going to get a fresh start. You're going to have, you know, mental clarity and breakthrough, justice, success, all these things. But it's guided by the universe. But you need to complete the goal. And I said, stop with the player energy. You're going to end up with your heart broken, you know, complete and painful ending. And they're going to betray you with 3 people. It's just going to be conflict. Like, it's more of the same. Right. So where are we at? I just want to shuffle these. Clear the energy. Like, ugh. I mean, it's been the same with all the fire signs so far, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same with, you know, with maybe with the other signs too, or maybe they're a bit behind. Last week was water, this week's fire. As I said, you've got to. It's all being guided by the universe. You've got to make this shit happen. Okay, tell me more for Sagittarius. Yeah, you need to make a choice. You're juggling up your options. Some of you don't have a plan for your life, know what you want, so therefore you're manifesting shit. But some of you are juggling people. You know, maybe this is the person that you were with, as I said. So maybe your option is to start a new relationship, or if you choose to stay, it's to go with many of the same thing who are juggling women, because you are resisting the change. Some of you feel like you have unfinished business with this person, but you continue. So this is your option. If you go, guided by the universe, you're going to have some fresh start with somebody new, start an opportunity. You stay, all you're going to get is more of the same, more cheating, more, crap. That's what that signifies. And you're going to miss an opportunity, as I said. But, maybe you stay because you feel lonely. You think, oh, I'm not going to get anyone else. But as I said, it's all about karma. It's all about justice, cause and effect. You've got to learn the lesson. And if you do, you're going to get the Lover's card with divine timing. I mean, I've just shuffled. It's the same cards. Doesn't matter how many times I shuffle. I could shuffle 10 times and it's just going to be the same thing over and over. I mean, I shuffled and you still see same cards. They're meant to come out. You're just going to keep getting more and more of the same. So next we have patience and planning, throat chakra, and material harvest. So got to speak your truth. You've got to say what you think, how you feel, whatever it is you need to speak it. Whether it means if you can't get closure with something, write a letter, burn it, return it to the earth. Do whatever you need to do to end this cycle. These two are 7 and 9 of Pentacles in reverse, both of them. So it's like things are going to take time. You're having slow progress. You really just, I feel like you don't have a plan, as I said. You need a plan. You don't have any kind of plan for your life. What do you want to achieve? How do you know what you want? How do you know what you want in a person? How can you be manifesting what you want in a person if you don't even know, because you've got no plan? And 9, self-worth, work on you. You're probably being hustled, as I said. Okay, tell me more and the outcome. Yeah, you can manifest what it is you want, as I said. But you've got to stand your ground. Persevere. You don't want to be in competition with other people. You want better than this. You might feel like you're stuck there. You might feel like you might just feel like you're stuck. But I pointed this out yesterday, right? So there's nothing, keeping this person there. They can get out here, they can walk out, they can take their blindfold off with their hands that are not even bound, and the fire's in the background. There's nothing keeping this person there. You just keep resisting the change. But you need to do some work on you. And it's all because you feel like you're too scared to get out of this, or have no courage to get out of this, whatever this is. So you're just going to weigh up your options. Maybe shut off your feelings, put up your wall 10 foot high. But it's all about divine timing. Which will end up with you being in some broken relationship with a loss. So maybe do some future planning. Figure out what it is you want. Focus on some self-love, Okay, so tell me more and the outcome for Sagittarius. Yeah, the outcome is, so you change your perspective, you let go, and guess what you're going to get? The King of Cups. Somebody who's empathetic, supportive, stable, wise, intuitive, emotionally balanced. You're going to get like the King of Cups. It's like the best you can get. And you're going to be offered this new relationship, which will possibly, for some people, if that's what you want, lead to marriage. It will be emotional fulfillment. It can be intimacy. It can be, deep feelings. Your option is that, or you reconcile, and all you're going to get is more of the same. You're going to get more disagreements and conflicts and violence and abusive relationships and, people that want to cheat on you. It's all about learning the cycle. As I said, you've got to figure out what it is you want for your life. Assess your life, make some decisions, future planning, and break the cycle. Good karma, good fortune, or missed opportunity. That's your options. All because you want to be dependent on other people. Self-confidence. You're going to need self-confidence. It's like all the same cards. So, I mean, overall, though, it's not like a bad... As I said, every single reading's all about, it's good and bad. Change your perspective, you know. Yes, it's crap that you've got to leave something you know. Change your perspective. You know what? This person's not good for you, and you're going to get, you know, the King of Cups. You're going to get better. You know, you may want to have married this person, but you need to think about what you want. And also, you know, you may have been married to this person or hoping for some high level of commitment, but I feel like it's yeah, I don't think that would have been good. Instead, you want the happy home. You want to leave the past behind. You know, joy, harmony, all those things. That's what you want. But some of you are very indecisive. And if being indecisive is not going to lead you to a new beginning, it's not, you need to take the risk. All it's going to lead you is heartache and loss. Yeah. Oh well. Stop playing the victim, you know. Put up your boundaries and make your decision. All right, let's do some oracle. I feel like for some people this may give you like a really upset gut, because I've just got one that's saying, I feel like I need to breathe. Like I feel like I'm like, like this is not good. You know, like this is scary. This is causing me anxiety. That's how I feel. I feel like that. So for somebody, they might be feeling like that. One card. I know it's huge. You know, go on an adventure. Maybe life is an adventure. Life is all about adventures. You might have kids with this person. Yeah. I feel like I've got to breathe. I feel like I need to say to myself. I feel like I feel what someone else is feeling, and I feel like I feel sick in my gut. Like this is, like I'm going to have to give up what I know. You know what I mean? You've got to trust the universe. At the moment, you don't have that. You're not listening when they're speaking to you. And you got Kuan Yin. Now, I want to find out the meaning. I should know it by now. I get this one every now and then, and every time I still don't know what it means. I think it's about clarity. Let's have a look. Unconditional love. So it's like you need some unconditional love. It's having wisdom in your life. It's all about transitions and letting go of fixed ideas. As I said, maybe you plan to marry this person. It's letting go of whatever fixed ideas you had for this relationship and knowing that you deserve better. It's about blossoming and growth, and maybe that's why it's in reverse. Believing in yourself. So, yeah. I feel like I need to breathe or go vomit. One or the other. One card. You're not attracting any kind of abundance with this current relationships. See past what people tell you. You are going to overcome your challenges, but you've got to trust the universe and put in the hard work. As I said, figure out what it is you want. One card. Yeah, see past whatever bullshit people are telling you. You know, they might be telling you that they love you and only you, and yet, you know, sleeping around with 3 other people. Whatever the situation, see past what they're saying to you. See beyond the illusion. You know, you might have some resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. That's probably very normal. But you need to quit your doubt and move past, have some courage, and get out into the world. Because good things are going to come. I know it's hard. You've got to trust. This is like a huge, you know, leap of faith for some people. Maybe you're in a relationship you've got to leave to do this. I don't know. Only you know. One card for Sag. One card for Sag. As I said, I feel really ill. Like, even I feel like I want to be sick. Like, I feel like I've got a pit in my stomach, and I'm not even a bloody Sagittarius or a fire sign. I had this last week, though, so I know what this is like. Maybe do something fun for yourself. Do you know, as I said, emotions. I mean, your emotions might be all over the shop. You might be feeling like I'm feeling currently. Like, you are very codependent on this person. You rely on this person. You're panicking because you're like, oh my God, what now? Yeah, see the truth, speak the truth, you know, see past people's illusions with their masks. Work on you, transformation. And you know what? You are going to get abundance if you do sort out your life. Like abundance, you got abundance here and you got lack of abundance here. It's choices. Trust in the universe. Get out. Spend time with friends. You know, meet new people. Experience life. I feel like, oh, I'm an empath, right? I feel like I've got a pounding migraine in my right eyebrow. I don't know if someone else has that. Oh, that's it. I feel like I'm going to vomit, and now I've got pounding migraine in my right sort of eye, right behind my eye. I'll be saging in seconds. Somebody may message you and tell you they like you or whatever, they want to sort of communicate with you. You're preparing for a new phase though. You are going to learn, you are going to transcend. You need to go through heartbreak and pain and, you know, deception, and that's what's going to happen if you stay. You know, you've got to get out of this codependent relationship. There are things that are going to come to light, but you need to rise like the phoenix. You know, you need to get over this karmic relationship and stop being in a codependent relationship. Get some self-worth, you know, deal with your heartbreak, deal with whatever you need to do with, go out and spend time with some friends. Endings bring new beginnings. It's like the coffin, you know, it's all about transition and growth and change. And at the moment you've got no boundaries, but you're just like, oh my God, I don't want to deal with this. As I said, immediate headache. I don't want to deal with this. You've got to have some self-love as well. Focus on that. Unconditional love. All right, lucky last. And then I can sage. Sage myself because my sage has gone out. Okay. Take care of your vibration. Clear your space, positive environment, chakra energy balancing. Maybe that's something you need to do. Maybe don't make any fear-based decisions. And learn, maybe trust your head and your heart. It's about manifesting what you do want. You are the one creating your reality currently. Anyway, that is the reading for Sagittarius. I'm now going to go on sage. You know, overall, as I said, it all comes back to your choices. It comes back to perception and your choices. So your choices are, you stay in the same kind of situation, you get the same kind of crap. You make the decision to move on, and all you're going to get is better things. I mean, as I said, it is a good reading. It's a bad reading. And I feel for some people it's like, as I said, super stressful. Like I feel like my head is hurting and I want to vomit. But I feel like you can choose how you react. You can choose you can choose all of that. So anyway, that's the reading. I hope it does resonate. If it does, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I will catch you with the next reading. And I'll be moving on to Earth signs next. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.